Hey everybody, you're watching Cadroll Hunter, and we're back with $1,000 of Canadian $2 coins, toonies. We're looking for color. Could we find silver? Anything low mint? An error or a variety? Stay tuned. Hey everybody, this is James, and you're watching my channel, Cadroll Hunter, and I have got $1,000 of toonies, $2 coins here from the bank. They bundle them up with an elastic in bundles of 4 here. It's just easier for them to handle them and take them to the till. So we got 5 bundles of 4, 20 rolls. That's what a full box is, $1,000. We're going to get started with roll number 1. We're hoping to find some goodies. Now there is a really nice looking 1999 Nunavut here, and we got a bright shiny one behind there. That one might be one to hold on to. It's in pretty nice condition. And it looks like I'm going to get my very first 2025 toonie. I haven't found one yet, so that is a first for me, and it looks really nice. So we got a good start already. And something that's going to keep us really busy in this hunt is scoping all of the 1996s, and they are the most plentiful of all of the toonies because that was the year they were introduced, and they were replacing all of the $2 notes they were taking out of circulation. And there are a few varieties we're looking for. One is the polar bear smoking a cigar, a little die chip right here. I found a couple of those. One is with the horn. It's a die chip at the top of the bear's head. I've never found one. I'm always looking. And then the third variety is the no ice. And in this space between the polar bear's paws, you can see these lines. They won't be present on the no ice variety. So we want to find any of those ones. There is a 2017 Dance of the Spirits. This is the one that comes in the colorized glow-in-the-dark version. We would love to find one of my favorites. Here's an interesting one. It's not any sort of error or variety or a black core toonie. It's just got some pretty significant environmental damage that has discolored that center core. You can barely make out the polar bear. You can barely make out the queen, but the outer ring looks pretty normal. Very odd. You've probably noticed that I am hunting these toonies on my brand new coin roll hunting mat. It's a prototype, and it doesn't have information on toonies. It's got the penny, the nickel, the dime, and the quarter. And a couple of you have asked, why didn't I put information on toonies? Well, a couple reasons. One is that I didn't want to crowd this out and put too much information on it. The second reason is that not a lot of people hunt toonies. Many of you have said over the years that you're really put off by the fakes. You don't want to get caught with a bunch of fakes, and I understand that. So if there seems to be a demand, I might have to see if there's something I could do. I think if I was to do toonies, I might want to show some of the major varieties that we look at so you can see examples of it right on the mat. That's something for another day. I'm just starting with one mat at a time here. If you are interested in a mat, I haven't got them up for sale rate yet. I'm just sorting out all the details, but you can leave me an email at cadrollhunter@gmail.com just to let me know that you're interested. That's going to help me gauge the interest so that I know how many to order. All right, well, on with the hunt. Roll number 5, there is our first low mintage toonie. It's a 2021 commemorative. It is the discovery of insulin, and it's limited to just 1 million. And of course, we could find this in a colorized version as well. And of course, the other thing we could find too, and I was hoping we wouldn't find one in this box, but there is a camel toe toonie. You can see that split paw there on the front. That's the giveaway right there. It is showing 2006, but that is fake. Roll number 6 is going to give us a black ringed toonie ender. That's from 2022. We'll get it out of here and take a closer peek. So there it is, really striking 2022. This is a solemn tribute to the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, dated 2022. After her passing, just looks awesome. And I see we've got a commemorative behind there. Could we have color? We'll have to see. And we don't. It is another 2021 insulin, and it looks fantastic. The very last coin in that roll is another 2025, and I'm holding on to these guys right now. I have a growing stack of 2025, so I found my first one and my second and my third and so on. So I'll pick the best one for my collection, and I might hold on to a few more just in case I've got some folks I need to trade with. So that is cool. I tend to do that if I find something really, really nice, like this insulin right here. Might hold on to that one too. We're in roll number 7, and I can see we're going to get a commemorative. I can see the planes on the rim of this coin right here. It's going to be the 100th anniversary of the Royal Canadian Air Force, but is it going to be the colorized one? We got to slide this off to see, and it is. That is a beauty, our first colorized of the box. Awesome. Roll number 10, we're halfway through that box. A commemorative just slid down, and we're going to get our second colorized. It is the Jean-Paul Riopelle from 2023. It shows the double date, 1952 to 2022, commemorating the 50 years of reign of Queen Elizabeth. That is another dandy. We'll add that color to the board. And the one that fell down here was a 2015, and that is in Flanders Fields. Well, it wasn't going to last too much longer. We got our second fake here in roll number 12. This one is a 2002, and it just looks off in many ways. Particularly that toe is the easy way to tell. Ouch. Same roll, another one here. This one here. Yeah, you can see that camel toe, 1996. And there are lots of different markers on these coins you can find that are off. And if you want to learn more, go to www.cameltoetoonies.ca. And my good buddy Brent Mackey has cataloged all the different things to look for. There are die varieties, die cracks, die breaks, all sorts of things. Fascinating, actually, on this fake and other fakes that have been around in Canadian toonies. Go check that out. First coin of roll number 14, we are going to get another colorized. It is that 2021 Insulin. Pretty circulated, but there is that blue you can see there. Very cool. So we have the colorized and non-colorized version of that coin now. Same roll. There's a 2024 commemorative. We have another chance for color. What is it going to be? And it is the Nunangat non-colorized, and I don't even think that I have this one in my collection yet. So that is an awesome find. If we found the colorized version, that would be pretty cool too. Well, in that roll, we're going to find another fake, and it is a 2007. Looks to have a very interesting kind of die break along the top rim there. This is our fourth fake, and each one has been a different year. We got the 96, we got a 2002, we got a 2006, and now we got a 2007. Same roll, and we have a totally destroyed toonie. It's a 1996. I don't think we're going to be able to check for any of the varieties, pretty much because the polar bear's face and the whole front of this coin are pretty much gone. We'll have a couple more notable finds in here. There is another fake. What year is it going to be this time? It is a 2005. It's another year we didn't already have. And then right behind there, a gorgeous Jean-Paul Riopelle non-color commemorative. That is very cool. And we've got a 2000, which gives us the chance to search for a few varieties. We'll throw this under the scope. So there are 3 different die varieties we can look for. I found all of them, including very recently, I think maybe in my last toonie video. So we're looking for the pedestal 0, a little die chip at the base of the 0. We don't have that here, so we'll flip it over. And we want to look at the S, where we would find the same thing, a little die chip there called pedestal S. And if not there, we want to look at the base of the D. And there would be one down here, and that would be the pedestal D. This here that you see, that's just damage from the Ring of Death. Coin rolling machine has just smushed part of that D. But you want to check your 2000s for all of those varieties. Any one of them could be worth 10 to 20 bucks. Roll 17 is going to give us a really gorgeous 2000 knowledge. We've got the obverse facing us, and I don't see either of the die chips. We'll take a look. In my last hut, I got a gorgeous 2000 knowledge that had the pedestal S. Doesn't look like we're going to get that this time, but we'll throw it under the scope and we'll take a peek. So no die chip under the D and nothing under the S. The fields of this coin look pretty nice. That is a nice looking coin. We'll flip it over to see if it's got the pedestal 0, which it doesn't. It's just a pretty nice looking 2000 knowledge. Same roll, another 2023 commemorative. Which is it going to be? And it's the Riopelle non-color. Roll 19, we got another nice one. It's another Nunangat. This one might even be nicer looking than the last one. We'll take a look at the obverse. It is a gorgeous one. Beautiful. Just towards the end of that very last roll, and we're going to get another dandy. It's going to be another Jean-Paul Riopelle colorized, our second one of that, and that is our fourth color for the box. Well, that box has done $1,000 hunted, and it goes by pretty quickly, particularly when it's $2 for every coin. We got a lot of cool stuff. We got some bad stuff too. I guess we'll start with the bad. We got 5 fake camel toe toonies. We got a 1996, a 2002, 2005, 2006, and a 2007. You can also get a 2010, which I'm not even sure if I've ever gotten. They're far less common. Otherwise, the 2007 might be the other hard one to get. These ones here are quite common, and I've gotten lots and lots of them. I realized that I did get a 2025 in my last box, so I certainly don't need to keep all of these. I've already got one in my album, but I might look and see if there's at least 1 or 2 in here that are perfect to hold on to. And there were a few really, really nice 2024s. I don't know if I need to keep any of those. But we got 4 colorized. We got 2 of the Jean-Paul Riopelle. We got 1 of the Royal Canadian Air Force and a pretty grungy looking 2021 Insulin. We also got the black ringed toonie. I just love the look of that. It just stands out so much from all of the rest of them. And we got some of these low mint non-colorized. We got a couple of the Jean-Paul Riopelle, a really, really nice one right there. We got a couple of the Nunangat. I'm pretty certain I don't already have one, so that's awesome. A couple Insulin as well. A pretty nice looking 1999 Nunavut. A couple of 2015 in Flanders Fields there that are pretty nice, and a really nice 2000 Knowledge. All in all, it was a great hunt. We got lots of cool stuff. We're always looking for colorized toonies and low mintage, and we found some of everything pretty much. That was great. Unfortunately, the fakes keep coming out to play. I haven't had a box in a long, long time where I haven't had even 1 fake. So getting 5, I think I only had 1 the last box, but 5 this time. Sorry, I might have had 2 last time. But we got 5, so this is a problem that is not going away. In any case, I hope you enjoyed that video looking at Canadian $2 coins, toonies, as we affectionately call them. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, Cat Roll Hunter, please click that subscribe button. I would love that. That would be great for the channel. Also like the video. That really helps. It gets my video out into other people's feeds so they can discover the channel. I appreciate that. And with your help, with your likes and your subscriptions, we've got over 16,500 subscribers, which is just crazy. And we've really just passed the 4th anniversary of the channel. It was July, I think maybe 25th, 2021 when I published my very first video. So fast forward 4 years and we've come a long way. And a lot of that we've come a long way together. So appreciate your support and watching through the years. Thank you so much for that. I always appreciate it. And until next time, we'll see ya. The sponsors of today's video are Lighthouse Canada and the Charlton Press. Lighthouse Canada is the leading supplier of high-quality numismatic supplies in Canada, and the Charlton Press is the leading publisher of coin and paper money catalogs and price guides for Canadian collectors. Go check out their online stores today and use the exclusive discount code CRH20 for 20% off all your purchases.